Hi, welcome to Chris Cook for YouTube. Most of the cooking is done by my daughter, who is my camera person. So she can't hold the camera and then do the cooking as well. A lot of it is done by my other daughter, and even some of it is done by my granddaughter. So today, this is a dish that my granddaughter likes, and she's going to be fixing it. You will hear my voice, but she will be actually putting the ingredients together and then showing you how to actually bake this off. This is called buffalo chicken dip. Okay, it's a very good recipe. We learned about it through an affair that we went to, and then we came back and she put a twist on it, decided to cook it her way, so we're going to share it. Now, there are only 5 ingredients, maybe 6, that's required for this dish. You're going to need ranch dressing, cheese, and her choice is the Fiesta blend cheese, but use whatever kind of shredded cheese that you would like to use. Philadelphia cream cheese, Frank's hot wing sauce, or Frank's red hot buffalo wing sauce. Okay, and you're going to need a rotisserie chicken. Now, if you look at all of these ingredients, most of them came from Walmart. The only thing that I want to make certain that you use to the letter is going to be the Frank's, because whenever you're making any type of hot wing dish, Frank's is the best sauce to use, whether it be wing sauce or it be hot sauce that's required in your hot wings. Whatever, Frank's is the best one to use. And you're going to need something to dip with. So here is Tostitos chips, and you can get whatever brand, whatever kind that you want. I'm going to put the measurements at the bottom. We're going to follow along with her while she do it and put everything together, but I'll also have the measurements and the exact recipe at the bottom. Now, this chicken, I don't know if I mentioned that it came from Walmart. All we're going to do is shred it up. I'm going to come right back and show you how to shred this chicken, and we'll put together this fast, easy, and delicious chicken dip. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I just want to show you how to shred this chicken, because it does require you to shred the roasted chicken. Now, there's an old school method that I use. That's with 2 forks placed backwards, and then you can just take it and pull it apart. Okay, and this is nowadays it's a long, tedious process because there's a faster way to do this, but I just want to show you that if you don't have a mixer, it doesn't matter. You can hand pull this chicken apart by just putting 2 forks backwards. Okay, and it gets the job done. It's just going to take a little bit longer than it normally would take for you to do this. Now, there's another method, and I think I did it on one of my other videos, that you can do. Now, we're making a large amount. This is just one roasted chicken that I've just deboned, and I pulled the skin away from the chicken, took it off of the chicken, so all I have in here is just the chicken. Now, there's another way to do this, and that is to just take your mixer, your handheld mixer, and shred that chicken up. And to prevent it from falling the other way, kind of tilt the mixer back to you. Okay, I can go back in and just get the finer pieces, but I just wanted to show you that this is a simpler way, okay, to get that chicken all pulled back. And I'll go back in there and just kind of do those little smaller pieces. But this is kind of like wow, because what happens is your chicken does fly, but if you tilt your mixer back to you this way, you won't get as much flying, chicken all over everywhere. Okay, so I just want to show you this. Next time you watch us put this together, it'll be my granddaughter. Be right back. Okay, now we're back, and my granddaughter's getting ready to put this dish together. Now, she's going to put a small amount of cream cheese, and this is softened cream cheese, at the bottom of a baking dish. And this is approximately, probably a 9 by 12 inch baking dish. But I'm going to have the actual ingredients at the bottom for just a small amount. As you know, I have a larger family, so we're going to be eating on this for a minute. So this is we did 2 rotisserie chickens. Now all she's doing is layering a small amount of the cream cheese at the bottom of the dish. Why is she doing that? Because we don't want this dish to stick. Now once she gets that done, then she's going to move that dish over, and she's going to bring the shredded chicken. And see, we got both of the chickens all shredded up. She's going to bring that in, and she's going to start to mix the ingredients. Now, like I told you, this is softened cream cheese, and this is 2 8-ounce packages of softened cream cheese. You can let it sit out, or you can nuke it in your microwave. Either way you want to do it. Okay, she's going to mix in the cream cheese into this dish. Now, this is a relatively simple dish to make, but this is a good dish, and I think that your family will really enjoy it. I also think that if you're having some kind of party and you really don't want to serve a large amount of food, you just want to have dips and chips and things like that, I think that this will be an excellent dish for you to put on that table. Now, once she gets that cream cheese kind of semi-mixed in with that shredded chicken, she's going to add 1 cup of the ranch dressing. Now, like I told you, you can use any ranch dressing you want by anybody. We're using Walmart. Walmart is your cheaper brands, but their ranch dressing is just as good as anybody else's, so that you don't have to worry about. Now, that's 1 cup. She's going to add that in. Okay, clear it all out of the container as much as possible. And that's going to help to loosen up your mixture that you're already, making. Then she's going to take that red spoon out of there and, sit it over to the side. Yeah. Okay. Now she's going to add 1 cup of the Frank's Red Hot Wing sauce, and that's the buffalo style. Okay, now I want to let you know that we're going to bake this off for 20 minutes in a 350 degree oven that we already have preheating back there, and that's just so all of the flavors can absorb together. Now, we already have the cream cheese on the bottom to prevent the dish from actually sticking together. And then we're going to allow this to cool. You're going to come back and see them get their munch on with some of these Tostito chips. And this should be a great dish for any party, or just for the kids, or just for the family, if you all are just sitting around just want something to munch on. Now, this will cook, like I said, in a 350 degree oven for roughly 20 minutes. Then when we take it out, we're going to show you what the finished product actually looks like. Now, as you can see, it's not a lot of ingredients. It's only a small amount of ingredients. Once that is mixed together, she's going to add that last ingredient that is needed, which is going to be the Fiesta blend cheese. Now, she's going to, that's an 8-ounce package of cheese, and she's going to put half of the 8 ounces, okay, you can just play it by eye. She's going to put half of that 8 ounces over in the actual chicken dip. Then she's going to take the rest of it, and she's going to layer it on top. Now, we've had this before, and this is a fantastic dip. I think that you would really enjoy it. And your hardest thing to do is to shred up that chicken. Once you get that chicken all shredded up, you're good to go. And you don't necessarily have to get a roasted chicken from Walmart. We did because they won't sell for $2. But you don't have to do that. You can just go ahead and roast up your own chicken, or roast up some chicken breast, put it together, make it, and you're done. Okay, now how fast was that? That was really, really fast. Now she's going to take the container, bring it over, and put the mixture over inside on top of the already smoothed out cream cheese that's in the bottom. And that's a small amount of cream cheese in the bottom. You don't have to layer a lot, just enough to cover the bottom of your dish. Okay, so she's putting that in, and she's going to spread that out all over that dish. And it really looks good enough to eat right now, but you want to bake it off for that 20 minutes because you want that cheese to melt over in it, and you want the flavors of the hot sauce and the cream cheese, the regular cheese. You want all of that to come together, as well as the ranch. Then she's going to spread it out into this baking dish. That was real easy and simple to do. Okay. Pull it down on that side. Yeah. Okay. Take your spatula and get that out. Okay. Alrighty. That was real easy to put together. Again, I tell you, we're going to bake it off at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. We're going to sprinkle on top the rest of that remaining cheese that she had left over. Okay. Alrighty. We still make some good dishes up in here, even though I'm not I am the primary cook, but I don't cook all the time. But I guess by watching me for so many years and being able to do this, everybody up in here can actually cook dishes. So you won't always see me. You'll probably hear me. And when it comes to a major dish or something like that, then of course I'll be on the scene. But they can cook just as well, so give them an opportunity. Okay? You need to scrape down anything from the bowl. If you have anything, use a spatula. If you have anything in the bowl. Okay, she didn't have anything left, so just go ahead and scrape that little bit in. Okay, we're going to go away, and in 20 minutes we're going to come back, show you what this dish actually looks like, and we're going to give them an opportunity to taste it. We'll be right back. Okay, now it's been 20 minutes, and we're getting ready to take it out of the oven, and we're going to let it cool for a minute before we come back and dish it up. Dish it up a plate and show you how it is. But there it is. Once it comes out of the oven, has that layer of melted cheese on the top, and everything else is already all cooked together, and our sauces should be, all of the flavor should be exposed now. Everything should be good and tasty. So we'll be right back once this cools and show you how to dish it up. Okay, now she's scooping out some on the dish just so you can get a chance to see how it actually looks. Try to get closer. I'm your camera person. I can tell you right now, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so now they're going to take some and actually try it. All three of them. These are my three cooks in the house. Cook number 1, cook number 2, and cook number 3. Now they're going to get some. Everybody's going to get a little bit, so they can taste it and really tell us how it actually works. Now, if this looks a little bit off, I can tell you I don't know what I'm doing with this camera, but I had to do it. Okay, try it, ladies. Cook number 1, cook number 2, and the one in the yellow is actually the camera person. Okay, so they're chewing it. Y'all gotta tell me how it is. How is it? It's good? Yes. Okay, and as always, thank you for watching. Chris Cook for you too. Bye.